Let's start here. Well, it's a pleasure to have you here, all of you again. My name is Diego, and today I'm going to be with you, okay? Well, what's the idea for this, for tonight class? Today we're having the class Basic 1, Week 4.1. And what are we going to learn in this lesson? Well, the idea is to talk about facts in English, try to describe our daily routine, and talk about frequency. We have a really long class today, but it implies a lot of participation, okay? All right, ladies? Well, so let's start right away with it. Well, we're going to start with a short warm-up. The idea is try to make it... Well, what are you going to do? You're going to watch the video, and you are going to tell me what's the daily routine of this man. Okay? All right? Well, here we go. Okay. So, ladies, you are going to tell me what's the routine of this man. So, what is the routine? I want to listen to you. What's the routine of this guy? Of this old man, it's not a guy. Come on, I listen to you. Andrea, go ahead. Come on. Well, Andrea is not speaking, so Angie. Tell me, Angie.
First, he wake up at 6 o'clock.
Okay. He wakes up at 6. Excellent, Angie. Good job. What else? Look. Okay, what else? Come on, Estefania. You can do it. What else? I need to know. Come on, Steffi. Hi, Steffi's not paying attention. Okay, Francia, go ahead. Tell me, what else does he do? He wakes up at 6 a.m. and then, come on, Francia. Tell me. Nothing? Hi, guys. Come on. So let's go with Laura Miranda. Laura, what else does he do?
Hi, teacher.
Hello, dear.
I don't know how to say, but I gonna try. He goes down the stairs.
He goes downstairs. Yes. And here, guys, ladies, what does he do? Look. Come on, come on. How do you say desayunar? He what? Come on, Marcela. Ah, okay,
Break,
excellent.
break face.
Okay, he
Yes.
eat breakfast. Right, that's great. He eat a breakfast. That's good. Okay. All right. Look at this. And then look. What does he do? What does he do? Come on.
He
what?
watch the mirror.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he cleans. Oh,
Out.
he does the cleaning, right? Okay, that's great. Look at this. He cleans, right? Okay. And then what else does he do? Come on. Come on, ladies. Come on. What else? Nothing? Come on, Lisette, Marcela. You can do it, ladies. All right. Well, we can say, for example, that he goes out, right? Don't worry. I know it's difficult in this moment because we don't have the vocabulary, but that's what we are going to do. We will try to learn some pieces of vocabulary to talk about daily routines, okay? Well, let's move it. So let's talk about this. First of all, and before talking about the daily routines, we need to talk about the present simple tense. It's important because we use the present simple tense to talk about that, the daily routines. Okay? Well, for example, let's go ahead. Well, normally we use the present simple tense to talk about universal facts, things that we cannot change. For example, 2 and 2 make 4. Or the earth. What is the earth, guys? What is this? The earth. Any idea?
La tierra.
La tierra. The earth revolves around the sun. Okay? Good? Okay. We also use the present simple tenses to talk about permanent situations. For example, I live in Itagüí. I am married. I work at Smart. It's more like a permanent situation. Okay? Well, also, we use it to talk about habits and routines. For example, I wake up at 5 a.m. I take a shower at 7. I go to the gym at 9. Okay? I have breakfast at 10. Okay? I'm in bed. All right? But we also to talk about habits and routines. Okay? Also, we use the present simple to talk about short actions. For example, hey, turn the TV out. Hey, do the breakfast, okay? Well, but the most important is to talk about what? Daily routines, okay? I'm not going to focus in these ones. Now, how to do it? We do it in this way. For example, for positive sentence, what is swim, guys? What is that?
Nadar.
Nadar. So, for example, I swim, yo nado. I swim, you swim, we swim, they swim, he swims, she swims, and it swims. For example, how do you say in English, yo trabajo en Colombia? How do you say that?
I work in Colombia. I work in Colombia.
I work in Colombia. Excellent, Andrea. Angie, how do you say, for example, él trabaja en Colombia, Angie?
He works in Colombia.
Excellent. So we say he works in Colombia. That's great. Or for example, Estefanía, how do you say ella vive en Medellín? How do you say that?
She lives
In Medellin.
Excellent. You got it. That's it. Or for example, I don't know, let me check. Francia. How do you say nosotros vivimos en Bogotá? Come on, Francia.
We
Okay, we
live
live, no es, we live.
in Bogotá.
Excellent. So the unique, or the only subjects that needs an S are he, she, and it. Okay? He works, she lives. He, she, and it goes with an S. Okay? All right? Good, guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Yes, teacher.
pay attention to this. If we are doing a negative, we are going to use don't for I, you, we, and they. And for he, she, and it, we are going to use doesn't. Okay? For example, pay attention here. How do you say yo no trabajo en Colombia?
I don't work
I
in
don't work
Colombia.
in Colombia.
Excellent. I don't work in Colombia. That's it. Excellent, guys. All right. For example, Laura Miranda, how do you say él no trabaja en Colombia?
He doesn't work in Colombia.
Okay, he
No
doesn't.
lleva la- Ajá.
Excellent. We skip the S. Porque ya la S la llevaría acá. All right? In the auxiliar. When we have auxiliars, we don't conjugate. Yes, you got it, Laura. Excellent. Lisette. So
Thank
how
you.
do you say ella no vive en Medellín?
She do, ¿cómo, ¿cómo se pronuncia eso bien? Perdón.
Doesn't
Live ¿en dónde era? ¿En
in
Medellín?
Medellín.
Doesn't live in-
Excellent. She doesn't live in Medellín. All right, that's got it, Lisette. Good job. Okay, so Marcela, how do you say nosotros no vivimos en Bogotá?
We don't live.
Excellent. You got it. Well, difficult or simple, ladies?
Simple.
Extremely simple. Okay, it's extremely simple. Okay, now for questions is basically the same, just that we use the auxiliaries at the beginning of the question. Okay, for example, and with WH questions, exactly the same. For instance, Andrea, how do you say ¿dónde vives in English?
Do you work?
How do you say
Ah,
in
no.
English?
Where do you work?
¿Dónde vives?
Where
Where?
Where do you work? Live.
And Andrea, how do you say ¿dónde vive él?
He live in Colombia.
The question.
Where does he
Excellent.
live?
Excellent. Where does he live? Okay, it's exactly the same. All right, what do you do? What does she do? Why do you study English? Why does he study English? Okay, so basically it's exactly the same. All right, it's the same. Okay, does for he, she, and it. Okay, well, that's great. So if you want to answer in a short way, you can say, yes, I do. Yes, you do. Yes, we do. Yes, they do. Or yes, he does. Yes, she does. Yes, it does. Okay? Or if in a negative way, you can say, no, I don't. No, you don't. No, we don't. No, they don't. No, he doesn't. No, she doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay? We can do it in that way. All right? Okay? For example, Angie, do you live in Colombia?
No, I don't.
Where do
living
you
in
live?
Colombia. I live I live
In.
in Uruguay.
Excellent, you got it. Andrea,
Hola.
do you study English?
Yes, I study English.
Yes, I do. I study English. Excellent. Estefanía Bedoya, for example, does Angie live in Colombia?
She doesn't. No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
Where does
She
she live?
lives in Uruguay.
She lives in Uruguay. Excellent. You got it. Francia, where do you work? So, Francia, where do you work? Come on, Francia. Hi, Francia. Take participation, dear. Well, don't worry. So, Laura Miranda, where do you work?
I work in Medellin.
For example, okay? You got it. Lisette, where does Laura work? Come on, Lisette.
Works in Medellin.
Okay, that's great. And Marcela, does Laura work in Bogota?
Yes, she doesn't.
Yes, she doesn't? So, yes, she does or no, she doesn't? You have to take one decision.
She does.
Okay, excellent, all right? You got it, but no, she doesn't. She doesn't work in Bogota. Where does she work, guys? Ladies, where does she work? Come on, help me. She.
She works in Medellin.
Excellent, she works in Medellin. You got it. Okay. That's great, excellent. So that's the present simple tense, and we are going to use it to talk about that. Daily routines, permanent situation. Okay, all right? Well, let's continue. So now we're going to check some vocabulary to talk about daily routines. Okay, Andrea, what is this?
He has breakfast.
Okay, he has
Breakfast.
excellent. He has breakfast. Angie, what about this one?
She take a shower? No,
She-
she brushes my dent.
She brushes.
Brushes.
I am sorry. Is this one? He takes a shower and
Wait. She brushes the teeth.
her teeth.
Her teeth.
So she brushes her teeth, right? Good job. Estefania, what about this lady?
He brushes your hair.
She brushes, yes.
Brushes hair.
Her hair. She brushes her hair. That's great. Laura Miranda, what does he do?
She washes his hands.
You got it. She washes his hands. Good job. Okay, Lisette, what about this one?
Studies.
He studies. He studies. Marcela, what about this one?
She had breakfast.
No is. He has
pasta.
Okay.
Lunch.
He has lunch. Yes, Marce, good job. Andrea, how about this one?
He goes to school.
He goes to
She
school.
goes to school. She
Ouch, she goes to school. Excellent. Okay, Angie, how about this lady?
He do the dish.
She does
She does. Wait.
the
Yes.
dishes. Okay, that's good. All right, Estefania, and this one?
He go to sleep.
He goes, because it's a
Goes.
he.
Sí. Goes to sleep.
He goes to sleep. Excellent. Okay. Now, that's really good. I go, you go, he goes, she goes, they go. But now we have to mix it with the adverbs of frequency. Okay? Because in a routine, for example, we can say, I usually wake up at 4 a.m. Yes? So we can do it with this, with the adverbs of definite frequency. For example, this question, how often do you do exercise? For example, I exercise twice a week. What is twice? Any idea? What is this?
Anita,
Twice?
dos
Dos
veces.
veces.
All right. Okay, I have a question. How do you say una vez?
Once.
How do you say una vez?
Once.
Once.
Once. The pronunciation is once. How do you say dos veces?
Twice.
Twice.
Twice. How do you say tres veces?
3 times or 3,
3 times. Excellent. How do you say cuatro veces?
4 times.
4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 8 times, 9 times. Okay? So we have once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Right? Okay. How do you say al día? Una vez al día, for example.
Once a day.
Okay. Once a day. Y una vez a la semana.
A week.
Once a week. Y una vez al mes.
Once a month.
Once a month. Y una vez al año.
Once a year.
Once a year. Excellent. Ay, me faltó el A. Once a year. All right? The same for the rest. Twice a day, twice a week, twice a month, twice a year, 3 times a day, 3 times a week, 3 times a month, 3 times a year, 5 times a day, 5 times a week, a month, and a year. All right? Yes, you got it? Yes or no? Good?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
teacher.
that's great. That's great. Now, the question is, how often do you? So take a picture here, right? If you want, because this is what we are going to use for the next exercise. We are going to use this, okay? All right, well, I have a question. So, Laura, how often do you exercise?
I do no.
I exercise.
I exercise. I exercise rarely.
Okay, so how do you say that you don't do it? Because this is the number of times, right? Ese es el número de veces. Number of times.
Yes.
So what do you say? Maybe you can say that you don't exercise not very often. All right?
Right.
Or for example, you can say also every day. Okay? If it's the opposite. All right? Okay. So, how often do you exercise, Laura?
I exercise. O sea, lo hago como lo acabas de explicar.
Yes.
Okay. I exercise. Ay, es que me enredé ahorita.
Don't
No, pero no.
worry. Yeah, look at this. Okay.
Not
Sorry.
very often, every day. Not every day. Puedo decirlo así.
Oh, sorry. Give me a second. This is not the one. Sorry. Not very often. No more. You say, no, not very often. That's all. Hey, teacher, how often do you
Okay.
exercise? Not very often. All right, Laura?
Not very often. Okay.
Okay, all right, Laura, that's great. Okay,
Y a
Lisette,
question.
yes.
La respuesta es not very often o I exercise not very often.
Well, there are two possibilities. Number one, I don't exercise very often or not very often. Okay? I don't
Teacher?
exercise very often or not very often. Alon.
It's possible. I usually exercise 3 times per week.
Yes, but wait antico. Okay? wait antico. Yes, it's possible. All right? Okay? But wait a minute. All right? Okay, Lisette, how often do you eat empanadas?
Once per month.
Once
eat
a month. So I eat empanadas. Once a month, right?
once a month.
Okay. All right. I eat empanadas once a month. That's great. Marcela, how often do you eat hamburgers?
I 2 times
I eat hamburgers.
hamburgers.
Ajá. Ajá. Continue. I eat hamburgers. And the frequency?
Twice
Twice.
a month.
Okay, I eat hamburgers twice a month. Excellent. All right, Andrea, how often do you study English?
I study English every day.
Excellent. Angie, how often do you program classes?
I program class twice a week.
Excellent. Okay, for example, Estefania, how often do you go to the gym?
I gym.
I go to the gym.
I go to the gym 3 times a week.
Excellent. You got it, Estefania. Good job. Excellent, ladies. So that is the number of times, the frequency of number of times. However, there is another possibility. The adverse of frequency for general frequency. Okay? Not the number of times like once, twice. Okay? No. The general frequency. We have always. What is always? What is
Siempre,
always?
siempre,
And usually.
usualmente,
And
Usualmente.
frequently.
frecuentemente,
And often.
a menudo,
Okay. Sometimes.
A veces.
A veces.
A veces.
Occasionally.
ocasional,
Ocasionalmente. Seldom.
Casi nunca.
Ok, como muy de
Pocas
vez en
veces.
cuando, pocas veces, rarely.
raramente,
Ajá, and never.
Nunca.
Okay, well, these ones are a little bit different because the once, twice, 3 times, they go at the end, right? But this one, they have another position, okay? And the question is different too. For example, hey, teacher, do you ever watch TV at night? So I can say, I never watch TV at night. So pay attention to this. The position of the adverb of frequency is in the middle of the subject, and the verb is in the middle, all right? So subject, verb, and in the middle, the adverb of frequency, okay? For example, hey, teacher, do you ever watch TV at night? I always watch TV at night. I almost always watch TV at night. I sometimes watch TV at night, okay? All right? Well, for example, Andrea, do
I
you
don't
ever...
understand. I'm sorry, en la plataforma, en los
Yes,
ejemplos, for example, decía,
English.
I watch movies often. Decía, ¿no sería entonces I often watch movies?
Yes, but remember, if you have not very often or very often, goes at the end. But yes, it's
Pero en la
between.
plataforma está escrito I watch
Okay, you
movies
have to
often.
send the picture, right? Because it's
Right.
in the middle of the subject and the verb, okay? In the middle of the subject and the verb, okay? All right?
Okay, all right.
Okay, for example, Andrea, do you ever study English at night?
Yeah, I usually study English at night.
Excellent. I usually study English at night. Yes, you got it. Okay, Angie, for example, do you ever study English in the mornings? So,
I never study
Uh-huh.
English in the morning.
excellent. You got it. For example, Estefania, do you ever work at night? Do you ever work at night?
I sometimes work at night.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's it. All right. Now, pay attention to this because there is something interesting about this. What happened? With usually and sometimes, there is an exception. For example, we can say perfectly okay, I sometimes watch TV at night, so in the middle of the subject and the verb, but also only, usually, and sometimes goes at the beginning. Sometimes I watch TV at night, and usually I watch TV at night. You can do it perfectly okay, all right? But only with usually and sometimes, okay? Only with those ones, no with another ones, no. Only with usually and sometimes, okay? All right? Yes, ladies?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, now you can mix them. Oh, sorry, give me a second. You can mix them. How can you mix them? For example, you can say like this. Teacher, what did I do again? Diego. Yes. Okay, what can you do? For example, you can say, hey, teacher, how often do you go to Smart, right? How often do you go to Smart? You can mix the once, the twice, the once, the 4 times, the 3 times with these ones. For example, okay, I always, look at this, go to Smart, for example, on Mondays, right? But also, I can do this. Well, teacher, I usually, for example, I usually go to Smart, I don't know, twice a week. Okay? It's perfectly okay. All right? It's perfectly okay. So you can mix the once a week, once a month at the end here with the usually, always, almost always, and never. Okay? It's perfectly okay. All right? Good? Yes, ladies?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's the moment to practice, okay? Moment to practice. Okay, give me a second. So what are we going to do first? First of all, we are going to practice about the present simple. And then with the adverbs of frequency, okay? All right? First of all, with daily routines, okay? We are going to do it with a platform that is called Mess Games. It's a nice way to practice about daily routines. So you are going to help me out with this, okay? Look at this. And here. And grammar. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to answer the questions, okay? For example, does he go home in the morning? No. He doesn't go home. He goes to school, for example.
Nice job.
You
Keep
see?
it up.
So what is the idea? To complete the sentences, okay? That's the idea, to complete the sentence, all right? Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to continue with Estefania. Estefania, what does he do at night? Bueno, es un chipat. What does he do at night?
Sería
Mhm.
he. Esperito.
Ajá, he.
Brush. No. Sería here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
At night.
At night. What does he do at night? He yes at night. Oh, no. ¿Qué hace en la noche? Okay, let's help you guys. Ladies, let's help her.
Eso cepillándose los dientes.
Ajá.
He brushes
He brushes.
at night. No. He brushes
His tea.
his teeth
His
at night.
teeth. Él cepilla sus dientes. Excellent.
Nice job.
Okay,
Keep it up.
that's great. Well, Laura, let's go with this. Laura, what does he do after school? Come on, Laura.
Well, what
Mhm.
does he do after? He
Mhm.
espera, yo pienso. Goes.
Ajá. He goes
home after.
after. Okay, Laura, let's check. Oh, no. Only the period. He goes home. Do it simple.
Before.
He goes home.
Okay. Ya, ya entendí.
Nice
He goes
job.
home.
Keep it
Él va a
up.
casa. Right, the period. Excellent, Laura. Okay, Lisette. Lisette, a question. Look at this. Come on. Come on, Lisette. Ooh.
Does
Das. Ajá. Dress.
you
You.
in the morning.
In the morning. Okay, does dress you in the morning, Vamos a ver si queda bien. No. Come on. Help, guys. Help. We need help.
What
What?
What
does
No
dress?
does. What dress?
What dress?
What dress? But dress está mal, mira.
Ay, no.
It's a
What
question.
do you
What
What
do
do
you?
you
What do
Da.
you?
do? What do you do in the morning?
Excellent. What do you do in the mornings? ¿Qué haces en
Nice
las
job.
mañanas?
Keep it up.
You got it. Ah, we have a new student. Maria Jose, next one. Does he go to the bed early? Come on, Majo.
yes,
Yes.
he
Ajá,
Mm, Those
ajá.
go bed.
Go bed. You were really close. No. Yes, he does. Y el punto.
Ah,
No more.
okay.
Yes, he does. No, she doesn't. Excellent, Majo. Marcela, next one.
Nice job.
Yes,
Keep it
teacher.
up.
Okay, Marce, go ahead. A question. He goes to the bathroom. So what's the question for that answer?
Okay.
Mhm. All right, go ahead.
One moment, teacher.
Okay, hi, no copy. Come on, come on. It's a question. The answer is
The what?
what?
No.
No, 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 no.
Ay, no sé. I don't know.
No idea. Come on, ladies, help her.
What does he?
What does he?
What? No.
Come on, come on.
This,
What does he this? Do it simple.
What does he do?
Okay, what does he do?
Every
Come
day.
on.
What does he do every day?
What does he do every day? Every day no, because it means a question y acá tiene un punto, so no.
after school,
Do you? No. After school.
Okay. What does he do after
Nice
school?
job. Keep it up.
Excellent. ¿Qué hace después de la escuela? He goes to the bathroom. All right. You got it. You got it. Okay, Andrea, next one. Look at this, Andrea.
Yes. What? Mm. What does he do?
Mhm.
What does he do
What does he do
in the afternoon?
in the afternoon? Let's check. ¿Qué hace en la tarde?
Oh.
He eats lunch.
Nice job. Keep it
Excellent.
up.
Yes, you got it. Okay. All right. Good, good. Well, that's great. Now, Angie, does he study after class?
no,
No.
he doesn't
Mhm.
class.
Oh, no. So, does he study after class? Maybe it's a...
He does. No, he does. No, no.
Excellent. Yes.
job.
Good
Keep it up.
job. All right, Stefania, this one. What does he
Perdón,
do every
no
day?
entiendo.
Because he's separated.
¿Y cuál es la diferencia?
Formality.
Ah,
The,
ok.
yes, all the abbreviations in English, for example, doesn't is equal to does not, right? The difference is that the abbreviation is informal and the separate forms are formal. For the same happen, for example, with isn't, all right? Is equal to is not, okay? The difference is formality, okay? All right? Good? Okay.
Sí, pero, perdón la pregunta, ¿en qué casos puedo usar la formalidad y lo informal? O sea,
Depending on the situation, if you are being
okay,
formal or informal, all right? It depends on your formality, okay? All right?
all right.
Yes? Okay, good, good. All right. Estefania, what does he do every day?
He brushes his hair.
Okay,
Nice
excellent.
job. Keep it
All
up.
right, you got it, Stefania. Oof, better. Laura, do you study every day?
Eh, yes, I do. Y cerradito, ya, nada más.
Okay, and here?
Mm, no, ya.
No
El
more?
punto.
El punto, pues sí, el
The
punto.
period.
Nice. Good job.
Excellent, ladies. You got it. You have been doing a great job, okay? All right. Now, let's go ahead with this. You are going to talk about your daily routine. Me quedó mal escrito acá. And how often do you do some of these activities? I will start. For example, I wake up at 5 a.m. I go to the gym at 6. I have breakfast at 8. I take a shower at 8:30. I, well, I do some things with my son in the morning. I start work at 1. I take some classes in the afternoon, and I give some classes at night. I go to sleep. I usually go to sleep at 9 or 10. And I normally have dinner at 8 or 9. It depends. Okay? Well, now let's go with Laura Miranda. Laura, talk about your daily routine and how often do you do the activities?
Well, I wakes up at 5:30 a.m.
Mhm.
I ate breakfast
Breakfast?
at 7 a.m.
Uh-huh.
I go to work
Mhm.
from 8
Uh-huh.
a.m. to 5 p.m.
Uh-huh.
Later, I study English at the night.
At night, no se dice
At night.
Ah.
At night, and I
Mhm.
usually I go to the bed.
I go to bed.
I go to bed at 10 p.m.
Okay, all right, that's great, Laura. Okay, Liseth, go ahead.
I wake up at 6 o'clock
Uh-huh.
and then I go to the gym and I have breakfast sometimes at 9 o'clock.
Mhm.
Then I organize my home. I have lunch at 1 p.m.
Mhm.
In the afternoon, I study English, and I study English in the evening. I go to bed at 10 o'clock.
Mhm. Okay, all right. No problem. Majo, go ahead.
I wake up at 7 a.m.
Uh-huh.
and I get up at 8 a.m. I watch
Uh-huh.
TV. I have a breakfast
Mhm.
9 a.m.
Yes.
And in this moment, I don't have job.
Uh-huh.
I take a shower 12 and what do you say? Todo el día,
The whole day.
the whole day.
Uh-huh.
I am in my house and go to the bed at 10 p.m.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
All right, that's excellent, dear. Okay, Marcela, do your best.
I wake up every day at 6 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Then I make my breakfast.
Okay, I prepare or I make my breakfast. Uh-huh.
Okay. Then I shower at 7 o'clock a.m.
Uh-huh.
and start working from home.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I make lunch in the
Uh-huh.
afternoon. I do different activities
Activities. Uh-huh. Okay. Or
from work and home.
okay. All right. Pay attention this here, guys. Remember, try to count with your fingers. Subject, verb, and complement. Subject, verb, and complement. Meanwhile, you get used to the speaking. Okay. All right. Andrea, go ahead, my dear.
I wake up 6 a.m.
Uh-huh. At 6 a.m.
Then I take a shower
Mm-hmm.
and see I go to work 6
Mm-hmm.
quarter
A quarter to.
quarter to 7.
Uh-huh.
I arrive in the work
I
at
arrive to
7 o'clock.
work.
I arrive to work at 7 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
I take breakfast, I don't know, 9,
Okay.
8 or 9 after surgery. I am anesthesiology.
Uh-huh.
After finish surgery, the first
Uh-huh.
finish surgery, breakfast.
I have breakfast after the first surgery. Subject, verb, and complement. Okay. I eat breakfast and the complement after the first surgery. Always. Subject, verb, and complement. Okay, Andre?
Okay. After second surgery,
subject. What is the subject? I. The verb.
Work in the anesthesia.
Okay. After the second surgery. Okay.
After the second surgery. And after I take a lunch for 10 minutes. 12 or 1 or 2. I don't know.
Okay, all right, that's great. Okay. That's good. Okay. Angie, you're the last one, right? Go ahead, Angie.
I wake up 10 past to 6 a.m. I usually go to gym in the bike. Then I usually take a shower in the gym. I go to work to 9 o'clock until 19 o'clock. I often have breakfast to 11 o'clock. I normally have the lunch set. I know.
It's good. Okay.
I sometimes arrive in my house at 20 o'clock.
All right, okay. That's good. Guys, you have to practice. But guys, you did a great job today, okay? Oof, really long class, right? With a lot of exercises. But guys, it's indispensable to keep working the way you are doing. Congratulations. Keep working on that. Keep programming classes. And on the other hand, try to do as much exercises as you can in the platform, okay? Guys, do you have any question?
No.
No questions? Okay, my dear students, thank you so
Thank you.
much for coming. Have a
you,
beautiful
teacher.
night. I hope to see you soon, okay? Good
Bye
job.
bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
teacher.
Bye.